got the Utah Jazz versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. It is NBA Cup time. That is right, NBA Cup, Thunder versus Jazz. Another opportunity for the Jazz maybe to get a win. Can we get a win? Of course it's possible, but will we get a win? I don't know. I don't know. But it's really about the performance that the Jazz do on here tonight. The game is on main TV. And the game is just about to come on, at least here in Canada on Sportsnet. So it should be very interesting. Looks like the guys are already out. And it looks like it's going to be the same lineup as we've had in the last game. I haven't managed to take a look at Twitter yet to see who is playing, but Oklahoma City aren't playing around. And it looks like Cason Wallace is out there. Lou Dort is out there as well. So a little bit of rotation there from at least OKC. Oh, Shea is playing, so it's probably Shea at the 1, Cason Wallace at the 2, Lou Dort at the 3. I can't tell who that is at the 4, and then Hartenstein at the 5. Oh, Chet Holmgren. Yeah. So they're going with a big lineup. They're going with a big lineup to nullify Lowry. All right. Yeah, they're going with a big lineup to try to block Ace Bailey. Cason Wallace there is going to be on Keontae George. That's actually a really good matchup. And Keontae George there with the first bucket of the game. Gets in a nice 2 points there. Loving that. And it looks like it's the same lineup for the last time for the Jazz, as expected. This season, I think the Jazz have... Oh, easy layup there for OKC. Hartenstein finding Chet Holmgren on that one. And just an easy layup there for him. Lowry's going to have to do a better job. Like, open 3 for Lowry. Lou Dort completely loses track of him. I'll take that all day. You know what? Let me at least share the screen. SGA misses that layup there. Svi Mykhailiuk getting 2 points. Jazz up 7-2 right now. I'm going to share my screen so at least you guys have the score and to be able to see the screen from there. Let me share my screen. Change my layout so you can see this wonderful face of mine. And there we go. So it looks like OKC are going to be getting to the line now. Hartenstein is going to be there. Jazz starting out pretty good. And I think this is going to be similar to how the Lakers game is going to be. I think the Jazz are going to be really competitive up until at least in the first half. And then things might kind of tail down as we approach the third and fourth quarter. So injuries tonight. Jalen Williams is out. Aaron Riggins is out. Nikola Topic is out. I heard he had cancer. Damn, like that's crazy. You know, tonight we're going to see Cody Williams at some point. You can believe that. Lowry, Lowry with an attempt to dunk gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Lou Dort struggling to do it with Lowry, but that's understandable. You got basically a 7-foot guy who already has a 7'5" wingspan that you have to try to defend that. And Lowry shoots and scores his first one. Jazz are up 8-4 right now. And Lowry makes his second one. And the Jazz started out this very well. Like, I'm really not surprised about this. Like, this starting lineup that we put out, you know, I think they're competitive enough to be competitive versus everyone. And, you know, maybe they're not the best, but they're going to go out and do what they need to do. But again, another mismatch there. Chet Holmgren in the paint, gets an easy one over Keontae George. Jazz just don't have enough size to be able to, compete. And then even when Keontae is with a favorable matchup, the favorable matchup that he's going to have is Cason Wallace, who is a really good two-way guard. He's going to give you offense and defense. And if not him, then he's going to get Lou Dort, who, even though offensively isn't that great, Lou Dort has the strength and the size to be able to nullify Keontae. So it's going to be a tough night for Keontae George. So it looks like it's a challenge by OKC. They're challenging whether Lauri Markkanen is going to have to take 3 free throws. It did look like that foot was on the line, which means that they're probably going to rule it to mean a 2. That'd probably be my guess. Game's on a break at the moment while they do that. What I'm going to do is I need to get my water and hydrate, because this is definitely going to be a tough one. Give me 1 sec. Oh, what is going on here? All right. Okay. Okay. I gotta do a few logistical stuff right now. All right, looks like game is coming back. What are they saying? Oh, so it is a foul. Lowry's going to go to the line and shoot 3. Perfect. Jazz are up by 4 right now. All right. Game is back. Oh, it's a steal. Ace Bailey steals the ball. Ace Bailey driving to the basket. Oh, sweet. He doesn't manage. Ace Bailey has to work with on his dribbling, because that was just not great. Oh, Keontae George there getting pass eventually goes to Yusuf Nurkic, who sets up Keontae George. Jazz starting out on fire right now. I am loving it against the champs. And that's the NBA champs, not the NBA Cup champs. All right, Chet Holmgren Gets past Mihailuk. It's a miss there by him. And Svi Mihailuk brings the ball up the court. Oh, it's a block there by Cason Wallace. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Foul bait Merchant gets a foul, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA, is going to go to the line. Well, SGA is at the free throw line. You know he's going to shoot two, and he's probably going to make two. No! He doesn't make it. All right, Jazz ball now. Keontae George has it. Passes it to Yusuf Nurkic. Is that Nurkic? Nurkic loses the ball, but gets it back. That big body from Nurkic. Nurkic there with the hook. Rolls in. I have to say this NBA Cup court for the Jazz looks really good. I'm liking it. Jazz are up by 9. Good defense there by Larry Marketing. All right. Keontae with a 3. Oh, great deflection there by Larry Marketing. Still going to be Jazz ball off of Hartenstein. And Ace Bailey pulls up with a midi. Jazz doing really good. They're already on 18 points with 7 minutes to go. It's another steal by the Jazz. Svi Mihailuk. Oh, nice. Jazz are playing some good defense right now. Svi Mihailuk. Right, Jazz up by 11 right now. All right, Lou Dort has the ball now. Ace Bailey's on him though. All right, good defense. Jalen Williams is in the game. Oh, here we go. That's a 3. Who is that? Oh, Isaiah Joe there with a 3. Ace Bailey out to the corner. Keontae George there with a midi. Nice one by Keontae. Gets the mid-range. And he's going to go to the line to shoot one. Is he going to go to the line to shoot one? What? He's going to go to the line to shoot one. Cody Williams is in the game, as I expected. You know, oh my God. SGA foul merchant once again gets fouled. And Svi Mihailuk just cannot deal with SGA, and SGA is going to go to the line. He's already missed 1. Oh, get out of here, but any flagrant foul. No, it isn't. That's not a flagrant foul. I'm sorry. No, no, no. That's ridiculous. It's not a flagrant. That is bullshit. This is ridiculous. No, it's not a flagrant. Sorry, it's not a flagrant. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a common foul. Like his momentum takes him forward. That's ridiculous. What is Mark Daigneault doing? Like, bro, calm down. All right, it's a three by the Jazz. And I think that was Cody. Yes, that's Cody Williams over there. I'll say no more. It's a three by Carlson. I think he's a new player for OKC. It's a three by the Jazz. Kevin Love with a three. Oh yeah, baby. Where's my cheering? All right, SGA with the ball now. Goes round to George. Oh, that's too easy. That's too easy. Too easy. All right, Kevin Love with the ball now to Mihailuk. Svi Mihailuk. Don't shoot a three. Please don't shoot a three. Okay. Ball goes into Lowry. Lowry there. Kevin Love. Kevin Love with another three. Kevin Love shoots another three. Oh, Jalen Williams with an open three. Okay, that's a three for Jalen. That's crazy. Oh, and that's another three for the Jazz. Come on, Jazz. All right. Jalen Williams passes it to. Can't. Oh, how is that a foul? Hey, is it going to be one of these games where I'm looking at SGA and I'm like, dude, like get up, like stop flopping. Nah, that is not a foul. Oh yeah, it's a foul. Never mind. Never mind. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. All right, Isaiah Collier is in the game. Oh, it's a three by the Jazz. Oh yes, Kevin Love, the old vet, gets another three. And they call a timeout. Jazz are 33-18 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. This is exactly the type of game that you want. This is exactly the type of game where you set a message. Now, I think the Jazz start out games really well. It just really comes down to finishing them. And they're in a great position right now. 11 out of 15 from the field, 73% percentage from the field, 71% from three, taking 7 threes, got 5 of them, and they're 6 out of 6 from the free throw line. Turnovers, they've only had 2. How many points in the paint? 8 points in the paint. They got to increase that. But so far, so good. I'm loving what the Jazz are doing right now. Okay. Okay, it looks like the game is coming back now. All right. Thunderball now. SGA brings it up. We got, who's that? Is that Cody's on? Oh, Cody's marking. All right, Zay is on there. Oh, it's almost a steal. Almost a steal. Nice. AJ Mitchell on the court as well. Jalen Williams with another 3. It's a miss. Nice. Jazz get the ball now. Is that Filipowski? Oh, yeah, that's Flip. Flip is back. Yes, Flip is back. Jazz turnover. Kevin Love trying to set up Isaiah, but just not reading the situation. That's pretty good. SGA has the ball now. Okay, screen was set, lost. AJ Mitchell's on the court now. AJ Mitchell sets up the screen. He's diving everywhere. All right. Oh, my God, Cody. Oh, man, Cody there just not letting – man, leaving AJ Mitchell wide open. AJ Mitchell gets a 3. As a matter of fact, that means, you know, I got to put some chair in there for AJ Mitchell on that one. Another 3 by the Jazz. Oh! Filipowski with a 3 now. Welcome back, Flip. They say that is the 6th 3 for the Utah Jazz. Jazz are up 36-21. They are playing spectacular right now. But Jazz might be able to score a 50-piece in the first quarter. Great block there by Kevin Love. And it's Jazz ball again. We do have a comment there in the chat. This is Wondering Wizard. Sean's Artin 8793 says, what's the score? The score is 36-21. Sorry, it is 39-21 to the Utah Jazz. And the Jazz are storming it right now. They are destroying the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder do not know what has hit them right now. It's swing, swing, swing right now. Thunder are right there trying, and the Jazz are making them earn every single bit of it. Kevin Love playing like he's 25 again instead of what, 38? Oh, that's a great block there by Kevin Love. Kevin Love getting there in a great position just outside that danger zone. And they call a foul on Jalen Williams, and it's Jazz ball. Now, Jazz get to put it up to 20 now. This is great. Got 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Another three by the Jazz. Jazz missed, though. OKC, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, wow. That's a great bucket there by SGA. SGA with a spin, getting it through contact, past two Jazz players. He gets the bucket and he goes back to the line. That's actually a really good score. Really good score. The Jazz just made him earn it at that point. And I would say that, you know, he earned those 2 points. All right, SGA makes the bucket now. 39-24. Sean Scotton, if you can't see the score line, what I'm going to do to help you out, I'm probably helping out everybody else. I'll move this up. That is my bad. All right. Side out. Another three by Kevin Love. That one was too short. Oh, nice one. It's another miss by OKC. Jalen Williams there with a miss. Isaiah Collier there with the ball now. The Jazz, let's capitalize. Let's keep piling the pressure on. Another three by the Jazz. It's another. Stop shooting. Can someone tell Cody to stop shooting threes? Stop shooting threes, Cody. You're not. All right. All right. Somebody, come on. You cannot leave Jalen Williams out. The guy's already. That's another three. Jazz and I are only up by 12 after just choosing the spam threes like they've got Tourette's. Please drive to the basket. Another turnover by the Jazz. OKC ball. That one there that time, that was by Kyle Filipowski. SGA drives to the basket. He misses the layup. The Jazz, someone drive to the basket. Isaiah drive. Do not shoot a three, Isaiah. Isaiah drives and he gets 2 points. That's what I mean. Drive to the basket. Jazz 41, OKC 27. Great defense there by Cody. It's another three by OKC. Oh, wow. That's a really good three. That's a good three by OKC. That was Isaiah Joe with that three, by the way. We got 20 seconds to go. 41 to the Jazz, 30 for OKC. A lot of defending, a lot of turnovers. All right. Isaiah Collier has to drive now. We got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, three by the Jazz. Jazz hit another three, and it's a three by Kevin Love. The old vet, the old guard, makes a three. Jazz are up by 14 right now. That's what we want. K-Love. Kevin Love rolling the clocks back. This is going to be a high-scoring game, people. I love this. The one thing I do need to look at, though, right, is the NBA Cup standings. So I haven't really been paying too much to it. But this is what it looks like, right? This is what it looks like. We got West Group A. You got Timberwolves, Thunder, Suns, and Jazz, right? Okay. Jazz have obviously played 2 games. This is their third. This will be their third game. We really need the Jazz to get a win. We need the Jazz to get a win. They got a minus 62 goal difference. Like, they need to reduce this, score a ton more, and start getting some dubs. But this is a great start. This is a good start. Then in terms of how the game is going, let me refresh the page. Like, at least me watching the game, like visually, it's been really good. 65% from the field, 61% from 3 for the Jazz. OKC's at 71% though. Oof. And then Jazz at 100% from the free throw line, and then 77% OKC at the free throw line. To points possession, Jazz have 10 points per possession. OKC with 8. How many turnovers? OKC with 4 turnovers. Jazz have 2. Okay. All right, that's fine. I need to change the battery on my camera. I'll be right back as the game is on break. Okay, we are back. And the Jazz are on the breakaway. Ace Bailey's back in the game. And it's an offensive foul as Caruso is just there in a great position. Just really great, smart stuff. Ace Bailey's just terrible at dribbling, man. I realize that. I would have rather him stop and did a pull-up. We got Bryce Sensabaugh in the game as well. Lowry's still in there. Yusuf Nurkic is back. Caruso with a midi. Mr. Consistent, Mr. Caruso. Jazz are only up by 12 right now. That lead is being absolutely shaved off and reduced. And that's a worrying sign. So we got Nurkic with the ball, pass it to Isaiah Collier. Collier there into deep, trying to pass it to Larry Marketing, but Cason Wallace steals it. Alex Caruso gets the ball, and it's going to be AJ Mitchell with a floater and banks it home. And now lead has gone from 14 to 10 in just a couple of buckets with a few Jazz turnovers. And that's what I mean when I say, like, you just Jazz have to make sure that they're not wasteful of chances. When you look at turnovers, like, how many turnovers? Jazz only have 2 turnovers. It feels like they have a lot more because I've seen them lose possession so many times. But nevertheless, like, it's a good thing that the Jazz have called a timeout because, I mean, it really should be about taking care of the ball, and all the other stuff should really go away. I got to do one thing. I got to put this other battery to charge. Give me 1 sec. I'll be back. Okay. Okay. So one thing I haven't done so far this game is that I haven't looked at player performances. So according to my eyes, obviously Kevin Love there, I think, is probably the best one. But why not look at everything else that's going on? So give me one sec. Okay, first of all, let's look at the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think that's the best thing. So Chet Holmgren. All right. Chet has 4 points. We got Dort there with none so far, but he's played some pretty good defense. Hartenstein only 2, but I haven't noticed that too much. SGA there with 7 points in 12 minutes. Jalen Williams there with 6. Isaiah Joe there with 6, and that's kind of it. And then now Google has the plus minus. So now SGA has got a minus 14. And I mean, part of that is because of the turnovers that he's actually had. Like he's had quite a few turnovers in that first quarter. So it's going to be pretty interesting. And then for the Jazz, only Isaiah Collier and Bryce Sensabaugh, but Sensabaugh is just coming in the game. So you know what? That's actually unfair. I won't talk about Bryce Sensabaugh for now, but Isaiah Collier, he's played 6 minutes, but he's at a -2, and everybody else is either in the positives or they just haven't played yet so far. Then you got Keontae George there. He's got the highest with a +15, followed by Svi Mihalik with a +12. And then our highest scoring guy is Kevin Love there with 12 points in his 7 minutes, and that's absolutely fantastic. Followed by Lauri Markkanen there with 11 points. And then our assist god is Keontae George there. But game is back now. And whilst I've been talking, it looks like the Jazz conceded another bucket, another mid-range. And Jazz there with another 3. Why are they taking so many threes? Like, I don't know. They should be driving to the basket. Like, this is insane. All right. Chet has the ball now. Chet jiggling past, getting past Nurkic. And it's an easy dunk there. And again, well, I think Oklahoma City are on an 8-0 run right now, all because the Jazz are choosing to take threes when they should be looking to drive to the basket. That should have been a switch right there. That should have been a switch on Ace Bailey. Like, I know it's one thing to say it and actually do it, but that should have definitely been a switch there. And Ace Bailey should have been the one going to try to guard. Yeah. Jazz making stupid mistakes now. In this second quarter, Jazz haven't even scored a single point. So all that good work that they've done could go to waste because now the Thunder are only down by 6. And maybe my initial prediction when it came to the Thunder is that because they are the NBA champs and seeing how the game against the Lakers went, I thought that the Jazz put up a really good fight against the Lakers where they were able to survive up until like near the end of the third quarter. Maybe with OKC, it's going to be near the end of this quarter, whereby OKC come back and then they just go. But we need to be adaptive. Like what I see, what we're doing just isn't like it's not good enough. Like we're just out. It's just annoying. Yeah, I'm getting a little frustrated, but nevertheless, like OKC are a great side, yes, but you have to do justice with yourself. Like we're not a great 3-point shooting side. Like we have moments, but that is not our bread and butter. So definitely that isn't something I believe that we should be focused on. I think we should be focused on driving to the basket and playing great defense. The Jazz were up by 18 at one point, and now they're so the Jazz were up by 18, but now they're only up by 6. And all of this changes within a quarter. Like, that's crazy. And we got 9 minutes left. Like, guys, it's going to be backcourt violation if you don't watch out. For crying out loud, what are you doing? You have to drive. Force them to foul you. You have to drive. I keep trying to say this. It's Jazz ball side out right now. I think it's Isaiah Collier with the ball now outside, and he's looking for somebody to pass it to, which will probably be Nurkic. Supposedly it's a foul on Chet Holmgren. Oh, it looks like Utah's going to go to the line and shoot one. Please give it to, who else have we got? Okay, yeah, give it to Lowry. Lowry should get this in. Come on, Lowry, get it in. All right, great. Jazz get the bucket, 45-38 to the Jazz. And the Jazz are going to get the ball back. That's what we want. We got 9.5 minutes to go in this second quarter, sorry. All right, Bryce Sensabaugh with the ball now. Bryce cross court to Isaiah. Isaiah, you might have to shoot a three every now and again. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? A 24 shot clock violation? Come on. The Jazz have 3 turnovers this quarter so far. OKC have 0 points. Like, we are being wasteful right now against the champions. It's an attempted 3 there by OKC. Jazz get the ball back. Let's see what they can do. Isaiah drive. Good attempted pass by Isaiah for the lob. What are we doing? Why are you losing the pass now? I am definitely. I'm getting frustrated right now. All right. Hartenstein drives to the basket. Now Hartenstein's going to go to the line. Oh, come on. Like, we're slowly letting them back in. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Shout out to the user that's still watching. Really appreciate it. If this is your first time joining the channel and watching, if you like the content, do like it. If you want to see more watch-alongs and watch parties, do subscribe. It does help the channel out. So 1 free throw is made by OKC. We got a few changes. Caruso's coming off. Hartenstein's about to take the second one. And he misses the second one. Oh, please tell me he doesn't have to take no more free throws. All right, Flipper's in the game now. He's going to deal with Chet Holmgren. AJ Mitchell there with a layup. It's another 3 by OKC. Oh, wow. That is not what we wanted. That is not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. All right. Ace Bailey with a 3. Ace Bailey with a 3. Nice. Jazz up by 7. Oh, that's too easy. Oh, that's a lob pass. That's how you do it, Isaiah. AJ Mitchell showing him out how a lob dunk is done. All right, Bryce Sensabaugh drives to the corner. No, he doesn't manage to get it. It's too obvious. It's another drive there by OKC. They get fouled. Filipowski not getting set. It's a blocking foul. OKC going to go to the line. They're slowly creeping back into the game because Jazz are not taking care of the ball. And they're being wasteful. Choosing to try to shoot the three every single time instead of driving to the basket. Steve Myler comes back into the game. All right, Jazz ball now. Keontae George is back in the game. Thank God. Like, we need somebody to drive. All right. Keontae George with the ball now. It's a midi. Keontae gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. Shoot two. All right. Key's had a good game so far, so I do expect him to get these two. Keontae George hitting both of them. Nice. Jazz are up by 5, but it bewilders me when I think about how much they were up by at the end of the first, where they were up by 14. Oh, it's another 3 by the OKC. It's a miss, though. Jazz get the ball back. Oh, Keontae gets the rebound, and Bryce has the ball now. Bryce, you're going to have to drive. Thank you. No, oh, my God. What are you doing? Drive! OKC with another 3. It's a miss, and Filipowski gets it. Oh, my God. What are they doing? It's quite clear that they've been coached to do this crap. Drive, score. What are you doing? You are giving up easy buckets as though you do not realize who you're up against. You take the easy and deal with the hard part later. All right, jump ball. Filipowski gets it over Cason Wallace. Filipowski, they're driving. Oh, yeah. And flip, they're showing how it's done. With a nice spin move. Showing the days from his Duke days. All right. Hartenstein, they're trying to set it up for Joe. Filipowski there again. He gets fouled, though. On Lou Dort. Filipowski's going to go to the line. We definitely needed it. Filipowski. Oh, he misses the first one. He'll get the second one. Looks like SGA is coming back into the game, which is not good. Because this score line is so close that it's enough for him to bring OKC. All right. Filipowski goes to shoot for the second one and drains it that time, as I expected. We send some positive vibes towards the Jazz way right now. Positive vibes, baby. All right, Lou Dort with the ball now. Passes to Jalen Williams. Jalen now sets up SGA. SGA getting an easy dunk. That's too easy. I'm sorry. That is way, way, way too easy. What is going on? Come on, Flip. Flip. What do you flip? Bro, what do you do? The Jazz once again trying to like fiddle faddle around. All right. Keontae. Side out. Hurry up. You got. Oh. Lowry with the ball now. All right, Lowry to Svi. Svi Mykhailiuk with a three. Oh, wow. Svi Mykhailiuk hits a three. That was nice. Jazz up by 7. It's been a while since I've said that. SGA. Oh, somebody stop him from getting an open look. All right. Oh, it's a good steal there by the Jazz. Keontae George there with a layup. Nice one. Finally, someone driving to the basket, and Keontae gets an easy layup. Jazz are up by 9. We got 5 minutes left in the second quarter, and things are looking a little bit more to how I want it to be. Also, shout out to myself. I have now reached 100,000 views across all of my channels. I would love 100,000 views on one video. That would be fantastic. Okay. So I'll go through the players in a sec in terms of what score, what like who scored what. But I need to do a refill. All right. I'm back. Oh, wow. Game has already started up again. SGA with a midi. SGA hits a midi. Jazz lead reduced to 7 now. All right, Keontae George. He's got Lou Dort that's marking him now, that is not good. It's called for a screen. All right, Kevin Love. Svi Mykhailiuk. There with a slip. Svi Mykhailiuk with a 3. Oh, it's a foul on Utah now. That's not good. Jazz are up by 7, but I think it's going to be OKC Bowl now. Yeah, it's going to be OKC Bowl. All right. Yep, OKC Bowl. Caruso brings the ball up the court with SG to SGA. SGA calling for the screen. He goes around, passes to Jalen Williams. It's an easy dunk there. Too easy, too easy, too easy. I can't say this enough times. Too easy. Jazz are making it too easy for Chet Holmgren to get dunks at the rim. All right. Keontae George has the ball now. Jazz lose the ball. Caruso there gets the steal. Jazz get it back though, but oh no, but then they lose it again. Oh no, I think they still have it. Ball goes off of OKC, it looks like it. And it's going to be Jazz ball. Keontae George now gets past half court. He passed it to Lowry. Lowry with a midi. Larry joins the midi. Nice one. All right, Jazz up by 7. It's 60-53 in favor of the Jazz right now. Larry marketing there with 14 points, 75% from the field, which is what you want. It's a 3 by Lu Dort. Oh, that's a nice 3 by Lu Dort. I sent some cheering. Most of you are new to the channel, but every time a 3 is shot, I send some cheering towards that way, no matter what team it is. All right. Jazz there with the ball, passes to Filipowski, and Filipowski gets a nice dunk. Svi Mykhailiuk, they're doing pretty well. Both teams have 16 assists each. Sharing is caring. That is the Jazz's ultimate motto. Oh, wow. What a layup there by SGA. Oh, wow. That was a good layup. SGA gets the layup through contact, gets past Kevin Love, Keontae, gets the layup, and now he's going to go to the line. That's nice. That's yeah, that was good by SGA. No, I got to give him credit for that. Yeah, I'll give SGA some credit. That definitely is very warranted. All right, it is Jazz ball now. Keontae George has the ball, passes it to Jusuf Nurkic. Nurkic there to Filipowski, shoots a 3, and he gets a 3. Jazz up by 6. SGA with a 3 now. Oh, wow. And SGA hits a 3. Oh, Jazz are only up by 3 right now. Oh, looks like it's a travel. OKC are shooting 60% from 3, and the Jazz are shooting 55% from 3. That's incredible? Al Caruso with a 3. It's a miss. And Filipowski gets a rebound. And we got 2 minutes to go. Nurkic gets the ball, but pass it to George. Guys, we have to stop. Like, all right, still going to be OKC ball, but good attempt there by Kyle Filipowski to at least get set. He gets a block. He does get the block on Chet Holmgren, so that should count in the stats at least. Oh, AJ Mitchell there with a 3. It's a miss. Lowry gets the rebound. Jazz get the ball back. We just have to. Oh, wow. What a layup there by Lowry. Svi is on SGA now. SGA gets past Svi Mykhailiuk. He gets fouled, but misses the layup. So he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And they're complaining about the fact that every time SGA goes to the basket, Jazz are putting him down. But they haven't really done anything that's like bad. Like, he gets past Svi, fine. Runs past Keontae George, and I think it was maybe Filipowski that might have put him on his ass a bit. But hey, this is what happens when you go up against Utah Jazz. So right now, all right. Filipowski there to Keontae George there. Again, Jazz sloppy. Jazz making it so much more difficult for themselves than what they need to. It's an open three, Cason Wallace. Cason Wallace hits an open three, and it's 67-67. And my worst fears have come to life. And it's a foul on Nurkic. It's got to be. They've got to call a foul. Yeah, on the Thunder on Nurkic, yeah. All right, Nurkic is going to go to the line, but Nurkic misses free throws. He does get his first one. All right, Nurkic. Nurkic shoots a second one, misses it. That is expected. He's about 55, 60% from the free throw line. All right, AJ Mitchell there. He goes round, doesn't get the layup. Jazz get the ball back. Jazz are up by 1 right now, and we got 25 seconds to go. It's still going to be Utah ball off of Yusuf Nurkic. Maybe the Jazz could get a 2 in this. The Jazz have not done well this quarter. They've only scored 24 and they've given up 37. It's a 3 there by Svi. Wasn't needed. That's an opportunity for OKC to go up. Keontae George playing some really good defense right now. It's a 3 by Cason Wallace. It's a miss. Jazz go up at halftime, 68-67. Supposedly, Cason Wallace gets fouled when Cason Wallace takes a 3. It's a foul on technical foul on Mark Dagnall or on OKC. This is a tough one. This is a very, very tough one for me as a Utah Jazz fan to take because, man, from what I see, I don't like what I see. I really don't like what I see. So we gotta look at things in more detail right now. We gotta check things out. So we gotta take a look at this and really check things out. So first of all, let's look at this. We got Jazz scored 44 points in the first quarter. They let OKC have 30. And then the Jazz proceed to allow OKC to score 37. And the Jazz are in 4. The Jazz scored 20 less points. That isn't good enough. And I know some of that was threes, but like a lot of this is just not being efficient enough with the ball. A lot of this is just like some of the plays that they do to constantly pass it out to the wing for the 3-point shot when I'm like, you're literally in the paint. Like, what are you doing? Too many moments like that. Then, when you look at OKC, so they've actually rotated their team well, except for Brandon Carlson, who's from Utah supposedly. So maybe that's the reason why he ended up getting minutes. But overall, when you look at the balance of things, the Jazz have done pretty well to stay in touch of OKC. Now, I think like the Lakers game, like how I said at the beginning of the stream, that third quarter is going to be where it's like, that's the quarter where the Jazz seem to decline, where they let a team go up by 20. And then it's like, yeah, then the B team, it'll be like Isaiah Joe, AJ Mitchell, Alex Caruso, Brandon Carlson, and Jalen Wilson come in and finish the game off with like 5 minutes to go. But the guys there that the Jazz really need to watch out. Let's remove the obvious out the way. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander there with 19 points in 17 minutes. Incredible performance. He is at a -8 though. And that is a lot of that damage came because of in the first quarter. I mean, SGA had been out all the way up until like halfway in the second. So he hasn't had time to kind of reduce that even more. But SGA being really efficient. 5 out of 8 from the field, 8 out of 10, 80% from the free throw line. Pretty good. 5 assists, only 1 turnover. Like that is what you want. The other guys to really watch out for, probably Isaiah Joe. His 3-point shot, at least in the first quarter, oh my God. He drained at least 3 threes, I'd say. Yeah, he drained 3 threes out of 4, took 4 3-pointers, and only made 3 of them. Really good performance from him, at least at shooting the 3. Then, for the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen is on a -1. That's understandable. I mean, he's going up against what? Is it Isaiah Joe or I can't tell who he's going up against. But like there have been moments where he's kind of disappeared a little bit. But I could understand that. Like he's going to be the main target that everybody looks to try to slow down. But still, he's been pretty effective. He's a high scorer compared to SGA at 19 points. So a little bit behind, but so far so good. Jazz there he's also 80% from the field. And then he's about 60% from 3. Maybe like 66. Apart from him, the usual suspects are Keontae George there. He's doing it's a really good game for him. He's at 11 points in 17 minutes. Ace Bailey hasn't done bad, but he's only played 9 minutes so far. My guess is that it's going to be lots of watching and learning for him. 50% from 3 for him. 1 assist, 1 turnover. Keontae George with 3 turnovers. Didn't notice that as much. That must be because of the ball pressure. But every single other player has had a turnover. Lowry, Yusuf, Svi, Ace. Yeah, almost every single player has had a turnover. Except for Cody. And then for OKC, they have 6 turnovers in total, and the Jazz have 12. That's the difference. And that's a problem. That's a big problem. I mean, it really comes down to the same thing I've been saying in previous games. Try to take care of the ball that you can. This was always going to be a tough game. And I know throughout the whole stream, I get quite annoyed and like, what are they doing type of vibe. But it's just because I just feel like they could just be a little bit better to where like they could legitimately compete. But maybe the decision making part is one of the things that they still also have to learn as well. But so far so good. The Jazz is still in there, and that's all you could really ask for. So yeah, I hope they manage to kind of still remain this close. My guess is that at some point during this game, probably the third or fourth quarter, the Jazz OKC are really going to make a run for it, and they'll get that breakaway. My guess is that's probably going to happen in the third quarter. But nevertheless, we just do what we can. So I think I'm going to take a bit of a break now while the game is on break. I see that there's one person there in the chat. If you are listening to this, definitely leave your comments below, in the chat on what do you think about the game. Are you a current subscriber? If you're a new subscriber, or if you aren't subscribed, subscribe. Does help the channel out. And yeah, interested to hear what your thoughts are. Do you like the game? Do you not? Are you an OKC fan? I still haven't met any OKC fans yet, so it'd be great to meet and chat and talk with you. See what you think of the game. And if you're a Utah Jazz fan, hey, good to see you. But apart from that, yeah, I'll take a break and then we'll kind of take it from there. Let me check what's going on Twitter though first. Okay. I don't really see anything going on Twitter right now. Why is Buddy Hield trending? Sabonis is out for 3 to 4 weeks. Oh, that's interesting. The Minnesota and Phoenix game, it looks like that one is going down to the wire. I think the game is coming close back. And let me see what's going on in the Minnesota game. Is that really over? Oh, we got 2 minutes to go. That's why. Yeah, Phoenix are taking this to the wire. And I'm not surprised. Like, Phoenix are low key, like, good side. $104 to 104 for Phoenix versus Timberwolves right now. And they got 2.5 minutes to go. Yeah, that game. I mean, the game is close, but when you look at the quarter breakdown, it's been a lot closer from the start. Phoenix starting well, all the way up to the first and second quarters, and then Timberwolves came in the third quarter, and they're just blitzing it, and then basically everything's kind of even from there. Suns are a little ahead in the fourth quarter, but overall, it's a tie right now. What other things are going on? What? Jazz are trending along with Buddy Hield. Why are the Jazz trending? Oh, Kevin Love. Yeah, Jazz are trending for a bit. All right, leading scorers. I mean, we already kind of talked about that. So I don't need to talk about that at all. I'd be curious to find out if they're going to any be substitutes. No, there's nothing else going on. I got to take a bit of a break, though. I'll be right back before the game starts. Okay, people. Game has started back up again. All right, we got Shea SGA with the ball now. Passes to Hartenstein. Chet Holmgren with a three. It's a miss. Nurkic gets the ball and the rebound. Can the Jazz start out really well now? Lowry gets the ball now from Nurkic. Lowry there, back to Nurkic. Oh, no. Oh, Ace Bailey there manages to save it. Sweet with a three. Oh, yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's what we want. Let me say some prayer. We got to throw this time instead, though. All right, Hartenstein getting the 2 points there. Jazz is still up by three right now. All right, Nurkic two. What is going? Oh, that's got to be a foul on SGA. Yeah, it's a foul. All right, Nurkic there, pass it to Svi. Svi there with the ball now. Pass it back to Lowry. Lowry there, he's got Lou Dort on him like a bad rash. It's a miss. Lou Dort there passing to Hartenstein. Hartenstein there passing to SGA. Svi's got him though. Oh, maybe not. SGA to Lou Dort with an open three. Oh, wow. And Lou Dort with the open three. It's tied 72-72 right now. And then offensive display. Good layup there by Nurkic, making it 74-72. I know Google's a little bit behind me at the moment. But the Jazz are back into the lead, only by 2, though, unless OKC gets a 3. Oh, it's another 3 by Lou Dort, and it's exactly what happened. And it's a 3, and OKC take the lead. And it's the first time OKC have taken the lead all night. And I think my worst fear is about to happen in that they are not going to let this lead go. Keontae George has the ball now, passes to Lowry. Back to Key. Key with a 3. Oh, it's a 3 by Keontae George. The Jazz said, no, we're taking this lead back. Jazz in the lead. They're up by 2 right now. Hartenstein there 2. Game is level once again. If the Jazz can just keep this game level, like for another 15 minutes. Svi Mykhailiuk. Nurkic with a 3. Ace Bailey there to the corner. Svi with a 3. No, that wasn't a good one. Oh, wow. Ace Bailey getting a rebound. Nice one. Ace Bailey keeping the Jazz into this. We got 9 seconds to go. They might just Ace Bailey with a 3. Oh, Ace Bailey with a 3. That is nice. Ace Bailey with the 3. And the Jazz are up by 3 right now. Great one there for Ace Bailey. That is exactly what the Jazz needed. And, hey, not bad. Not bad at all. Jazz definitely surprising me because I thought that would have been it. Okay. While the game is on break, I gotta take a look at a few things. First of all, let's take a look at the damage on how this game's gone so far. Okay, we got. I normally take a look at the points part. See, this is a big thing for me, man. Like this is why I get annoyed. Largest lead of the night. Jazz had 18, which is the largest lead. OKC won. Like they just took over for like one possession, and the Jazz hit a 3, and yeah, that was over. But that's the part that I'm just like, ugh. Like, we could still do bits. And the Jazz down there with 2 games played, 2 losses, haven't won any. They're minus 62 on points. See, that's a tough deficit to overturn because that means that they really have to blow somebody out in order to get back into the positives. Because most of the time, maybe they'll beat a team by like 10. So that means like the Timberwolves did well because of the amount of points that they scored against us. That's why it's going to be easy for them to go into the second round of the NBA Cup. And speaking of second round, spoiler alert, Timberwolves are back up 113-112 against the Phoenix Suns, and they got 18 seconds to go in that game. All right, game looks like it's coming back on now. As they go to camera pan to Lou Dort. He has had a good defensive game, though. I will say that. Of course, Larry Marketing a few problems, and Keontae George. All right, it's a 3 by OKC. It's a miss. And the rebound's gotten there by Yusuf Nurkic. Oh, wow. They're really double teaming Lowry. They are really on Lowry. Wow. You had Hartenstein and Cason Wallace there on Lowry. Yeah, see that's where you need one or two other guys to kind of step up. I think Ace Bailey's done pretty well so far, but definitely Keontae George is the one that you're really looking at. What was that, bro? Bro, stop! No, Key, stop it! Like, there's no way Ace Bailey was getting that. Oh, it's a 3 by Chet Holmgren. It's a miss, and Ace Bailey has the ball. He brings it up the court. Ace Bailey, screen set by Yusuf Nurkic. Ace Bailey with a midi. Ace Bailey hits a midi. Nice. Ace Bailey's mid-range has not been that great this season, so it's good to see that now it's been activated, and the Jazz are up by 5. It's another miss. Jazz get the ball back. Rebound there by Keontae George. Keontae is going to bring the ball up now. Keontae, do not shoot a 3. Please, just drive. Keontae there. Oh, it's a foul on SGA. Keontae's going to go to the line. That is nice. That is great. That's a great foul. A great stupid foul by OKC. The Jazz are going to go to the line. Okay. Keontae's about to take his first free throw. He shoots and he scores. Nice. Send him some positive vibes towards you right now. This is not a game that we project to win, and I don't even project them to win this game. So I think that they're doing incredibly well right now, because I kind of put this game the same way how I looked at the Lakers one. If you didn't join the stream from the beginning, whereby we started out really well off with the Lakers. They slowly came back until about 6 minutes in the third quarter, which is somewhat similar to where we are now with OKC. And then they just pulled away with all their quality and just decided to stop. And like, we were kind of done. But OKC get a layup. And now Jazz are back down to being up by 5. But Keontae George does have the ball now. Cason Wallace is on him, though. Both third-year players playing actually pretty well this season. Oh, Svi Mykhailiuk stepped out of bounds. See, that's not what we want. That is not what we want. No, that definitely isn't what I wanted. So that's the score line. Put that there. It's a turnover, and it's OKC ball. Now, OKC does have a chance to be within 2. And SGA with a 2. Oh, he drains it. All right, Jazz up by 3 right now. Can the Jazz restore something? Come on, Key. You got to get over the line. I hate when they do that. See Mykhailiuk with a 3. It's a miss. Oh, Cody there gets a rebound, but doesn't actually do anything with it in traffic. But good attempt by Cody on that one. All right, Hartenstein there. He's going to send it out to the wings. Watch out. Chet Holmgren gets the layup, and they're looking for the foul. Stop being a bunch of wusses. You're not going to get a foul. All right, Svi Mykhailiuk. Oh, my God. What is Svi Mykhailiuk doing? Dude, who did you think you were trying to do that? Did you just try to dribble it through his legs? Are you Kobe? Lou Dort with a 3. Oh, my God. Lou Dort with a 3. And I think it has begun. In the Lakers game, they were about 6 minutes into the third quarter when they took over. And now we're 5 minutes into the third quarter, and OKC have taken over. Cody has to drive. All right. SGA there with a layup. And there it is. I think that's the takeover now. OKC up by 4 now. Yeah, that's it. I think that is it. It's taken them a while, but OKC are finally taking a substantial lead in this game. That is quite frustrating. All right. One thing I didn't take a look at the last time was how the individual players are doing. So now that this is on a break, I could take a look at it. And first, let me take a look at Jazz and how they've been doing. So, I mean, obviously the eye test does tell me some. Like Lowry's on 17 points. Yeah, that definitely feels like it. Lowry typically now would be on about 25. You know, now he's only on 17, which tells me that he's probably only going to score like another 10 points out this game, which will put him to a nice 20, 27, maybe 25 with maybe another assist and a block. Ace Bailey's actually doing pretty well. Played 15 minutes so far this game. He's got 10 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Keontae George there having a pretty good game. 25 minutes, 16 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds. And then you got Filipowski. We haven't seen him in a little while. He's at 11 points, 1 more than Ace, but he's got 5 rebounds and 1 assist. We haven't seen Collier there for a while, but I could understand that. He just wasn't even trying to drive to the basket. Like, I actually hated that. Like, the whole point of us playing you is that you drive, you get fouled, you get sent to the line, and you either shoot 2 because you missed your layup, or you shoot 1 because you got your layup. So the fact that he's not even driving to the basket annoys me. So he could sit down. But he's got 5 points and 2 assists during that time. And then for the Thunder, okay, so obviously SGA, he's got 23 points right now. Hartenstein, he's got 10. Chet Holmgren's got 10. And Isaiah Joe's got 10. And then after those two is Lou Dort. Obviously, we saw a couple of threes he took in the third quarter. That's kind of helped him a lot. And then Jalen Williams, obviously, the 3 that he took as well, added on to the other points that he's made. It's another 3 by OKC. That's nothing but air. And speaking of Isaiah Collier, he's back into the game. When are we going to see Walter Clayton Jr.?